Hi, welcome back to Educator.com. This lesson is on the future of the environment. Ecotopia! Basically, it's taking the word utopia and combining it with ecology. So if we had an ecotopia, this perfect, or as perfect as possible, kind of world, what would that look like? Here's what it would be like. We'd have a stable or declining human population. So in relation to an earlier lesson from this course regarding populations over time, there's a lot of danger. There's a lot of signs that our populations just continue to increase in the future, and that poses a lot of problems. Hopefully that'll stabilize or decline in the future. That's a part of an ecotopia. There's a lot of relationships to resources and using that stuff, and overcrowding, of course. Speaking of resources, if all resources are sustainable, that's part of the ecotopia. The fact that we're not going to be running out of resources and getting low on resources and struggling to find those resources. Enough wilderness for people to enjoy recreation. As the population increases, less and less likely, are we going to have to tear down more and more wilderness to build up? The hope is that there'd be enough wilderness, enough wildness too, for people to enjoy recreation. Minimize pollution. It's tough to say that we'd have zero pollution in ecotopia, but the hope is that it would be minimized so that there's very little pollution ending up in the air, water, soil. Risk of extinction minimized for many species. You can't say that the risk of extinction would be minimized for all species, because inevitably some species are not going to make it through our lifetime for whatever reason. Their numbers are already dwindling even without us being here potentially. But yeah, some of these animals, plants, fungi, etc., they're going to have to adapt. And if not, they're not going to be around. But the hope is that the human impact on the struggles that those organisms go through will be minimized. Healthy and functioning ecosystems. And that's all of it. That's from autotroph all the way up to top carnivore, including those abiotic factors. You want to have a healthy ecosystem that we are not negatively impacting, and enough water and food for all life. Humans, of course, but for all life to be sustained. And this is a little image of basically paradise. It's kind of like a little Garden of Eden, and all the animals are having a grand old time in the forest.